and I hope that these rules, you'll go home tonight and pull some drawers out of that chest in the living room and, start turning over things out at Scott's. These are supposed to be very practical. Most of these rules are absolutes that you can use on any piece of furniture. So let's get started. Now, the Kino brothers did not make it this year to the show house, but they're going to come back. But for me, they have been great heroes when it comes to how to be a good antiques connoisseur, because they really understand what it takes to determine if a piece is old. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, is what tools can we use to determine if an antique is really an antique. And I love the Kinos because they're always saying, use your senses. It's not something where you can just look at an antique and figure out how old it is. You need to touch it, you need to smell it, you need to use all of these things in order to really understand what it is that you've got. My wife suggested tonight having a cardboard cutout of myself standing up here, so at least we would give the impression of the Kino brothers, but did not have time, and maybe next year, but we'll see. The first rule that we're going to look at is probably the hardest one to pin down because it involves patina. And patina can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. And I hope that the laughter here in the audience is from Mr. Israel Sack, who's really the father of American antique collecting. When he had one of his clients kept asking him what patina means, he said, well, today you are a lovely woman of 60, However, who you are today is not who you were when you were 20. The difference is patina. And
can we shoot her?
I don't know how anyone would accept a compliment like that, but I like to really limit patina when we're talking about it here tonight, and it means the finished wood surfaces. When we're looking at an antique, we're talking about the finished wood surfaces, the surfaces of the antique that we're meant to see. So our definitions, we want to keep them nice and narrow. And patina is a little bit elusive because it is really everything that happens to an antique over time. And we're talking about, everything that happens to an antique over time that's man-made. They can be scratches, dents, dings, the dirt and grime, all that grease and waxing, polishing, dusting. Those are all things that are man-made that we do to an antique that help to create its patina. But then at the same time, Mother Nature is also adding her little bit of mix to the patina. And we're talking, again, that most important ingredient, which is time.